What's up, blockchain gang? Quick update. I've scrapped the market guide I was working on in favor of combining it with another project named The Fine Print, where I'll be taking a deep dive into the play-to-earn mechanics and how they evolved over time in MIR4. This will be a comprehensive analysis of the tokenomics, chart history, price trends, and many advanced topics, but it will be made so that even someone who has never played the game should be able to understand it. The rough draft is about half completed and should be out within another week or so, as I observe the impact that NFT Character Ceiling has made on the micro and macro economics. That is what this video is about, NFT Character Ceiling. Yesterday was like Thanos snapped his fingers and half of my allies turned into dust. Instead of being heartbroken, players were losing their shit on Discord, Reddit, and Facebook, and this is why. You see, the devs recently released a Wayfarer scroll that allows players to migrate to another server. The caveat here was that the newest servers were protected from OP characters migrating there for a length of time, so you couldn't have a brand new player that is a few weeks into the game competing with players that were many times stronger than they were due to starting the game much sooner. Everyone was fine with this, as many new servers quickly filled up with returning players from older servers who wanted a fresh start. Then, once NFT Character Ceiling was introduced yesterday, it was discovered that if you purchased one of these characters, you could unseal it into any server you wanted, even the brand new ones that just opened a few weeks ago. Some people believe this to be an oversight or an unintended bug on the part of the developers, and they have not made an official announcement about it yet. So it seems like they're waiting to see what the community does before making up their minds about whether it was a bug that will be rolled back or a feature. How do you feel about this change? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in having a civil discourse about this, as I'm probably not going to have your back on this one. Here is why. The only reason why you probably quit your main character, because it would give you an advantage over new players who have just started playing the game. You had a choice to migrate to a server that was probably even newer than the one you were in, but you wanted the biggest advantage possible. You were fine when it came to fucking over new players in the ass if it meant that you stood a chance to earn more. But when it came time for you to get fucked in the ass so that other players could earn more, now you are outraged. That is an intellectual inconsistency in my opinion. If you lived by the shaft, you gotta die by the shaft too, mother. Shut your mouth. The reason why I might feel nothing in my heart where compassion should reside for you is because I've played many games over the years that were plagued by Smurfs. If you are new to this concept, a Smurf is basically like someone who pretends to have a disability in order to join the Special Olympics so that they can use their able-bodied advantage to defeat people with real disability. The disability here is a lack of skill or knowledge of the game in this analogy, if that wasn't clear. The real kicker is after the Smurfs get thrashed by the NFTs, the people who bought the bigger NFTs are going to migrate to the newest server, because why wouldn't they? To come back and smash those players, while hundreds of thousands of us who just played the game are binge watching this unfold like it was Netflix. Anyway, that's my 2 copper on the subject. Feel free to disagree in the comments. I look forward to your insights on how wrong I am. Peace. I believe in miracles since you came along, you sexy thing.